this one out.
Georgia.
Welcome back. And new tonight, DeKalb County Police have launched an internal investigation after a transgender woman says an officer confronted her for using the women's bathroom.
Now, first of all, I gotta confront you for having no bass in your voice. You got no bass in your voice. No bass, bass. You need some bass in that voice. You know what? What's going on, America? Welcome to Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel, just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Now, with no further ado,
welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
Let's see this transgender woman in the bathroom, y'all.
She says this happened 2 weeks ago in a public library in Tucker. And tonight, DeKalb County's top...
look like this transgender woman got a club foot. You see how that person's walking out that library? Jeez, oh man. No femininity to that walk.
County Public Library in Tucker.
Look at that. Maybe he's not used to walking in heels or something. He ain't got no heels on. He got flats, dragging his legs. That right there is a special walk. That lets me know you might be special. Okay. All right. But here he is walking because he's a trans woman, I'm sure.
DeKalb County's top official is calling this, quote, teachable moment.
Teachable moment?
Earlier, I spoke with the woman at the center of the controversy.
I use the restroom, the women's restroom, like I have been for months, if not years. Never had any issues.
Sarah.
Okay. Did anybody just catch that? This woman has more bass in his voice than the guy interviewing him. Did you hear that? Looking and sounding like Andre the Giant right there. Yes. Andre, are you going to win tomorrow? Yes. Are you sure? No. So now we got Andre the Giant dressed up. Well, really ain't even dressed up. Just got some lipstick on. Came out with the Silence of the Lamb Buffalo Bill voice. Puts the lotion on his skin or else he gets the hose again. Just put the frickin' lotion on your skin, lady. It does what it's told. So let's finish hearing Buffalo Bill talk about his hurtful experience in the bathroom.
Swinson is a regular at the Tucker Reed Kofer Library. She says after she used the ladies' room on October 20th, a DeKalb police officer on hand for early voting confronted her.
Now, it burns me up to even hear this dude keep referring to this man as a lady and her and all of that. I'm going, see, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that makes them think I'm cool. This delusional man don't even realize he's carrying more testosterone than the guy interviewing him, and he's talking about, you know what, I've been using the bathroom all of this time and I never had a problem. And that's the problem. And somebody should have called you out a long time ago and said, Andre, I thought you passed away years ago. You still wrestling? That's what somebody should have said. And why are you in the woman's bathroom, Andre? So let's continue.
He says, excuse me, sir, so misgendering me right away.
You hear that? Wow. Man, he said, excuse me, sir, misgendering me right away. Man! Oh my God, man. Like the delusion is on a whole nother level. You see, man, we are living in cuckoo-ville. I mean, this person really don't realize why this cop saw him as a man. Now, one of the early signs of delusion is when you cannot really recognize reality. This person probably gets up in the morning, puts on a little lipstick, looks in the mirror, fluffs his hair up and thinks, I'm a beautiful, gorgeous woman. Now let me go out into society because I'm sure they'll all recognize my femininity. There it is. This person right there ain't even trying to soften up the voice. Most of the time, you know, they're talking out the nostrils and stuff like that. But not this dude. He's coming in with the Barry White and talking about some misgender.
You're not a woman. That's obvious.
Swinson explaining to the officer that she's a transgender woman.
With that walk, you can't soften that walk up. Pick your feet up. Man, are your feet fat? Good grief. You slide them along. Unbelievable. Tried to explain that I'm a transgender woman. Now, imagine explaining that to somebody who lives in reality. You're like, no, you're just a delusional man who's in the girl's bathroom. And I'm going to need you to get all the way out of here, okay? So that's what I'm going to need you to do, and get some help. Just get some help. I mean, the disrespect of these people, the arrogance of these people, the delusion of these people is fascinating. They don't realize how offensive this is. And it's always the men who think they're women. Yeah, they want to stroll up there and take advantage of women's spaces, their sports, and all of that. You don't see this stuff on the reverse side. And even if a girl who thinks she's a guy comes in a bathroom with men, men, you know, they don't feel threatened. They might, you know, if the person really looks like a dude, they might just think, oh, it's a feminine looking dude. But they're not worried about somebody taking advantage of pretending you're the opposite gender to get a free peek, or to even do something worse. See, you'll get the ugly end of that deal if you're a female coming in a male's bathroom trying to do something stupid. See, or getting in a male's sport trying to, you know, show them all that I'm really a man, and get knocked out. So it's always men, even though the left is always talking about male testosterone and men always, and I'm saying, but y'all are allowing men who thinks they're women to get into your spaces, dominate your sports, and then yell at women who's offended about it. So let's finish checking out Andre walk off, and let's see what happened to that brave cop who recognized that, dude, if you don't get out of this bathroom.
But he got angry.
This is a police matter. There are women and little girls in there, and I have to protect them.
Darn right. Darn right. This is a police matter. There are women and children in there. And you can't recognize that? Do you understand how scared a little kid would be if they turned and looked up and saw Andre the Giant in their bathroom? A little girl. Mommy, why is Andre the Giant in here? Buffalo Bill running around in there.
She says it ended up causing a scene in the middle of the library. She tried to de-escalate.
Finally, I just nodded, you know, and he walked off, and I was very thankful.
The next day, she emailed library staff, who she says reached out to the DeKalb County Police.
The library filed the complaint on my behalf.
You see, painted a little red on those fingers, those big man hands right there. That makes them feminine right there. You didn't know that? Put a little nail polish on your hands that are bigger than mine. And then all of a sudden now, when I look at it, I see a girl's hand. Now that's how that works. Put a little lipstick on. When I look at that big jaw and that big man head right there, I see a woman. All it took was just a little lipstick. They don't even try. These aren't the transgender folks who go out and put effort into trying to really fool people. These dudes, man, the transgender community got all the way out of control. I'm surprised there isn't other transgenders offended by these type of transgenders. Like, look at them. They don't even look like women. He's not even trying. Look, I got breasts. I got a butt implant. I got ribs taken out. I got my Adam's apple removed. And this guy right here, all he did is put lipstick on. That's all he did. Yeah, I'm surprised there aren't hierarchies. But boy, here he is with those nails. Yes, I was happy that he left.
There aren't any Georgia laws banning transgender people from using bathrooms aligning with their gender identity.
And that's the problem, which we're going to be talking about later on in our show. There's no laws, which there should be.
PD says its internal affairs unit is actively investigating the incident, but offering few details.
I'm not looking for this guy to be fired. I'm not looking for him, you know, to be really punished in any way. I just hope that this is an opportunity for education.
For education?
I just hope that this is an opportunity for education.
Yeah, for you.
Yes, the only person who needs to be educated is you. Okay, sit down, Andre. Sit down. All right, let's go over some fundamentals. You have an apple stem? Yes. That apple stem makes you a man. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. I know you don't believe it, but it does. It really does. The reason I'm saying that is because your voice is deeper than mine. You don't realize that? I mean, you can't make that connection. No, it doesn't matter. My voice is just a social construct. Huh. All right, let's start over again. Okay. All right. When you're born without that, I need Mr. Rogers. That guy needs to be educated, along with anybody in society that says that these people need to be left alone to do whatever they want. They need to be accepted as man. When I hear people say that, I'd be like, you are one. It's people like you who makes them think I'm legit.
And I asked DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran Johnson about all of this. She told us the county supports the LGBTQ community, calling this a teachable moment. She says as a result, they'll be looking at their training, curriculum, and laws and policies on the books. The county further clarified their official position is for library patrons to use whichever bathroom aligns with their gender identity.
Trump, this is what's happening right now.
Oh, God.
Hush up, boy. Y'all see that mess? So there you have it, guys.
Using bathrooms aligning with their gender identity.
Let's see. I have to accidentally hit something because I ain't got my normal laptop. Yeah, so there you go. That's what's happening down there in Georgia. Georgia needs to get it together. All right. I'm still fascinated that even the LGB community is still connected to the LGBT. I mean, don't they realize these folks even make them look crazier? If I was the president of that organization, I'd be like, all right, guys, we got to distance ourselves from the T. All right, can we drop the T? We can't drop the T. Oh, shoot. We got to drop the T, man. They're making us look nuts.